Hi everyone, it's Jerry Enchantress. I'm here with a flip through but kind of unboxing of a gift. So November 16th is my birthday, and a couple of people have decided to check my my list. I don't want to advertise it. It's not like I'm trying to ask for presents, but if you're anyone out there that feels moved to do that, I do have a wish list. And so I think this one's from Zen Willow, because I think this wasn't going to be arriving until the 12th, but it's already here. So as you guys know, I like my nails, and I actually had bought this one before this set, and I just loved it so much, and I decided I'm gonna get another one just like this. So yeah, thank you so much. It's so cherry. All right, and then she was kind enough to give me the Divine Feminine Oracle. So I'm going to just open this up. I haven't looked at it yet, and I'm gonna see what it looks like. Okay, it's all open and ready. I have my table set for the thumbnail. Now let's see what's inside. Okay, artwork by Elizabeth Sheaver Gessman. This is a Megan Watterson. I like that it's a different author and artist. I don't have any of this duo here. Let's see what it says on the back. This Divine Feminine Oracle is an invitation to reclaim your power. It's a spiritual tool to hone your intuition. Working with it can be a sacred practice of remembering that you contain your own answers. You can drop into your heart, that cathedral of love inside you, and receive what is needed. This is kind of the message I'm trying to give to all of you guys. You have your own, you're your own oracle guide. You're your own tarot reader. So maybe this will help me help you. In this exquisite oracle deck, scholar, speaker, and author Megan Watterson has gathered together the saints, mystics, gurus, and goddesses from the world religions who represent both divine beings and the human woman who sought to embody them. Each of these sacred ladies, when called upon, can strengthen your capacity to hear your soul. From the unyielding love of Mary Magdalene to the transformational force of Goddess Kali, you will discover the expansive qualities of the Divine Feminine within you, so that you can embody with ease and levity the love that you already are. I think I might have chose this one because there might be a Joan of Arc in there. Also, I love goddesses, and I don't actually have Colette Baron Reid's Goddess Oracle, but I'm like trying to find, I don't know, I saw a YouTube video of somebody who's kind of poo-pooed her deck, the artwork used, and not that I completely buy into what the lady was saying, but it kind of gave me a different feeling towards Colette's deck, and so I started buying different goddess decks out there. But yeah, so let's just take a look at the book. I'll probably eventually get hers too. How to Love Yourself. It's dedicated to her great-grandmother, Big Margie. My mom's Margaret. Nobody ever called her Margie, though. Why these ladies of love? Each card meets your eye to eye. Why each card meets you eye to eye? I feel like the cards that I create or that I'm attracted to are couples, like I'm always coupling in my mind, putting people together and coupling people. But it's good to have that strong feminine core before you can couple with that opposite. Okay, so when your soul selects her card, so that's the little, every oracle has one of these things, where they have the meaning of the card, and then they have sort of like the little extra. I like the she who is, who is she, or who she is, explains her a little bit. And then why it came out for you. Sometimes it's called your divination, but in this case it's just kind of, it's destiny that it came out. A little soul voice meditation instead of like saying affirmation. Everybody says things differently. What do I believe is possible for my life? Or journal prompt, or whatever you want to call these little things. And then intention, which can, in some books, are called spells and some are called rituals. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. Okay. The Black Madonna. Kali, Lakshmi, Pavarti, Mirabai, and so on and so on, and to the very end. That's a lot of cards. How many cards are in here? And you see, yeah, it's like every single page to the very end, and then she's got a little acknowledgments. It talks about the artist. There's no like spreads or anything, so that's okay. That's fine. And how many? Let me see if it'll tell you how many cards. 53. All right, let's take a look at them. I like them when they're wrapped like this. I really don't like shrink wrap or plastic on the cards because it just smells funny. These smell good. The best smelling cards out there, though, are Los Scarabello's cards. Okay. This is published by Hay House. When Hay House did all of Doreen Virtue's, and Riley Valentine, I think, still uses Hay House. Okay, we've got Mary Magdalene. That's really pretty. The Apostle to the Apostles. I'm glad the wording's out in the front. That helps. I'm the bridge between heaven and earth. I'm fully human and fully divine. Ooh. Such piercing blue eyes. Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. I'm blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. There she is, Joan of Arc. The warrior for light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. See, I guess I got it in my head that I was going to have a Joan of Arc collection, or all cards that had Joan of Arc in it. And in French, her name is Jeanne d'Arc, and I was named Jeanne after her. That's pretty. Rita of Cassia. Marguerite Porte. Perpetua. Saint of Authenticity, the Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits. You know, I did a kind of a deep dive into after watching the movie Da Vinci Code. I don't know which I did first, read the book or watched the movie, but I did both. I read the book and watched the movie, and after watching the movie, afterwards was a little interviews with different people, and one of them was this author named Margaret Thornburg, and she had this whole idea about Jesus and Mary, and being twin flames and everything, but also, and so that led me to a researching in art about Mary Magdalene. And all the depictions of her, and there are a lot of depictions of her as black, and there's kind of like a debate whether she's either the redhead that is depicted in some artwork, or is she the black person, or was she disguised, things like that. So it's kind of interesting to explore that, those ideas. Anyway, it's a lovely, lovely artwork. Our Lady of Guadalupe. I know her pretty well. My ex-mother-in-law is named Guadalupe. Also, I was married to a Mexican guy, so everything Guadalupe was really popular in those days. Teresa of Avila. Pope Joan. Pope Joan. The Pontiff of Possibilities. Very good. Another Joan, so that's nice. Tecla, that's pretty. Catherine Labore. Rabia. Kadiha. Fatima. These, ooh, Kali, the mother of the universe. That is definitely scary right there. Anna Damaima. Lots of goddesses. Lakshmi, Pavarti, pretty. Saraswati. I kind of like these kind of blurry, soft images. Have a nice quality to them. Lalita, the red goddess. Sarada Devi, the divine mother. Akhilanda, the goddess of never not broken. Interesting. Lalia, there's Kuan Yin. Mao Shan, it's pretty. Princess of Mercy. There's Green Tara again. A lot of familiar faces. Hey, I don't know this one. Vajra Yogini, beautiful. Yashi Tsogyal. I'm definitely learning about other cultures' goddesses through this deck for sure. Magchi Labdron, beautiful. Dakini, My Bago, Shikina. Oh yeah, Shikina's come out as a black girl in the Keepers of the Light. Lilith, the first woman. Queen Esther, the morning star. Lilith has come out in the Black Moon astrology. It has a kind of a... Sometimes I really love to dive deep in a particular god or goddess, and I'll like pull all the different meanings behind it, so you can, take from it what resonates. Amaterasu, she's come out in the goddesses and sirens. White buffalo calf woman. Xiao Xiangjing, the mystic of peace. Bridget, I have Bridget at several places. Saint Bridget, okay, two different Bridgets, but Bridget, the Celtic Bridget, was said to have turned into Saint Bridget, canonized. Isis, goddess of magic. Sekhmet, the red lady. Hestia, Sappho. That's pretty. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. I love the women in my life fiercely. Aridin, mistress of the labyrinth. Diana, queen of the wilderness. Yamoya, it's spelled so many different ways, but pretty much all the same. Goddess of the ocean, the African goddess. Freya, also Freya spelled different ways too. Goddess of discernment. Inanna, she's come out too in other oracles. She's cute. And Hedwana, she's neat too. And Sarah Lakali, queen of the outsiders. Ooh, the cosmic egg. The divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am force of an ever-expanding love. Let me read what else the cosmic egg is about. These are not alphabetized. I mean, they're not numerical. So I guess they're the alphabetical order. No, I don't know. If it's under the or cosmic. Oh, I don't know. That's gonna be a challenge. They're not in any particular order. That's not easy. And I don't see a table of contents. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So I'm guessing the egg one should be the last. If it's the last, yeah. All right. So the divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. Who she is. The cosmic egg is the core symbol of the divine feminine's creative force. It is a spiritual motive found in the creation myths of countless cultures and civilizations. It represents a birth, a new beginning, or an expansion of life. In the Rig Veda, one of the oldest texts in any Indo-European language, the cosmos is described as a golden egg-shaped womb. The entire universe is said to have emerged from it. In the Greek mythology, the Orphic egg hatched with primordial hermaphroditic deity who then created all the gods and goddesses is depicted as an egg with the serpent wrapped 3 times around it. That's what I should have drawn for snake. In Egyptian, Chinese, and Polynesian mythologies, among many others, creation begins with an egg. And in the Christian tradition, Mary Magdalene used the egg to describe how life begins again after death. In modern cosmology, it is believed that 13 billion years ago, the entire mass of the universe was compressed into a gravitational singularity, the so-called cosmic egg. And from that singularity, the universe has expanded ever since to its current state and continues in this moment to expand even further. Interesting. When your soul selects this card, nothing needs to happen. Everything is exactly as it should be. You hold the universe inside you. All life emerges from within. If you try to exert pressure for something to exist before it's ready, that new life within you won't have the time it needs to fully form. The cosmic egg is the essence of divine feminine. It is the ultimate symbol of the creative force that exists within each one of us. It's the dark, loving womb that holds and protects all creative expressions of life. If we allow what's within us to emerge in divine timing, in kairos or soul time, then what's within us will transform us. The egg is the trust that what is ours can never be taken from us, so there's no need to answer the ego's push to rush the process, to impress others, or to complete something on someone else's timeline. The egg is the faith that our process is sacred, that even in the midst of what looks like chaos or delay or even death, there's a tendril of new life that needs only to trust to eventually take form, and the egg is the knowing that life begins again after death from within. Wow, where am I ready to expand? I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. You know, it's so weird that this is the message that I read, so it's definitely for me and for the collective. But I also watched a post that V Love and Crystals put in her community page. She just reposted somebody that she follows, and he was talking about the sign that happens right before manifestation begins, comes about. And he said basically the thing that happens before manifestation is death. A death of something, an end of something, an end of an old pattern, an end of an old way of thinking, actual loss of something, losing something. I even noticed losing weight can be one of those things. Like, all 3 children of mine, I lost weight before I conceived them, and so it's that feeling of losing something but not having a desperation. So losing weight is the one thing that you lose that you're actually happy about losing, or at least for the majority of us, right? Some of you slender people are trying to gain weight, and I'm not trying to pick on you, but a lot of females out there do have that kind of thing. And that's not even the point that I'm trying to make. The point I'm making is that he's saying just as this death of something, just as it heralds the arrival of the thing that you wish to enter your life, but because you're so hung on the lost, and sometimes let it get you down or let doubts play upon your mind, then you push them. You push that thing away. So it was right there. It was almost there. I think it's a good message for you guys. Just don't lose hope. Just in the moment where you think everything is about to fall apart, there's a ray of hope still, and hold on to that hope. It's a very kind of 9 or 10 of swords moment. Don't let the swords overcome you. Look at the horizon. That's what you got to do, right? Because it's right on the horizon. Or like the Tower card, the next card is the Star. The Star brings in the hope. So we have to kind of remember that when we get into those moments, right? Also, there's something else I was thinking. Oh, anyway, so you get what I'm saying. So pretty much that's what I got. Like, I just had sort of a channeled moment where I, guides were just speaking to me, giving me some thoughts to pass on to you. And I think I got everything that I meant to say. If I didn't, it'll come out in the readings for sure. Just remember, everything happens for a reason. It's usually, it is. It's a blessing. It's like you might see it as a blessing in disguise. When it happens to you, it could seem something just devastating or like a catastrophe, but it's not. It's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, and every time a disguise card comes out, or a mask card or something like that, I resist putting a negative tone on it, because there's just some things that are not meant to be revealed until the divine time as to reveal them, So everybody stay in the faith, whatever, all these things that happen to us for a reason, and just, live your life in each moment with as much joy as possible. Like, just find the joy in the moments and find joy in your day and do things that you love to do. I also re-listened to The Secret again yesterday, so that kind of refreshed certain things, about doing things that make you happy, basically, just do things that make you happy. And like a lot of stuff, it's kind of like, after listening to it, I realized, hey, I'm telling people that, so I'm doing a pretty good job. Mostly sticking to my rules, I falter once in a while, but if everybody can just kind of, just enjoy, even if things don't always seem happy in a practical way or what you wish it to be. You can visualize what you want, but also be happy with what you already have. Okay, guys? Anyway, so I love you, and thank you so much. I think it was Zen Willow who gave this to me, so thank you so much. And Trini also is trying to gift me, and oh my gosh, you guys are so beautiful. Thank you so much, my sparkles of light. Until next time, faith, trust, and pixie dust.